Good week to you. You joined me from a different angle, mainly because I can't be bothered setting up my little office. I'm lazy, what can I say? First of all, people have bought merchandise and sent me pictures. So, over here, probably, is Captain Boomies. Captain Boomies is awesome. If you don't know her channel, she's a professional delivery captain, boat captain, does like training on docking and stuff like that, and is all in all absolutely friggin' hilarious and pretty cool. So I'll link to her channel and stuff in the comments section. Go and check it out. And I don't know if I can use your name because we never discussed it. Let's say Ed. Ed Boy as well. Ed's got a folk boat that he puts pictures on Instagram and stuff. I don't know if I can like do a screen record of flicky through his Instagram here. If there's nothing there, then I didn't do it. So yeah, awesome. That's my phone. So if you want to be on the channel and you buy some merch, just send me a picture. I'll link to your social media stuff and stuff like that, and say thank you. So to these two, thank you. This week, what am I doing? Instruments. Yeah, I fix my instruments, rewire them and stuff like that. Some of it goes to plan, other bits don't. So yeah, roll the intro or something. God, I sound like a fucking idiot. What am I doing next? This hellhole. Look at the state of it. Since I took all the instruments and stuff out, it's just become a dumping ground for all sorts of tat. So now that I've got power, oh look a hand. Now that I've got power, I can put them all back in and test them. I've never actually seen the Navman thing working because, well, you've seen how bad the electrics were behind there. It never got power to it. So what have I got? I've got the VHF to go back in. I've got a Navtex hiding back there. The Navman needs wiring up. I was thinking of putting in a 12 volt feed to my little Wi-Fi thing, but I don't know if I will or not. I also want to run a 12 volt sockety doodah cigarette pluggy in. That knows. I also want to wire this in, not my finger, that in, and I have another one that I'll show you when I find it. Oh, I found it. It's up here. This goes outside on a little thing, and it's like a little GPS thing. They're not exactly modern snazzy stuff, but if they used to work then, they'll probably work now. Let's get this mess tidied up. You may be wondering, where am I going to put all this stuff? But don't worry, so am I. I'll just do the usual and chuck it all on my bed. Oh, I've got myself a little handheld. Doubly angry. That speaker, if you can see it there, I'm going to rip out because I've got a little DAB radio, so I'll use that. Here's the electric res that I bought and have clearly never used. What thing is this? Flash. This, incidentally, is what I'm going to do the anchor locker with when I get around to it. I might do that tomorrow. It's raining tomorrow, so it'll be a nice inside job. My very old, very tired VHF, but it's DSC, so you know, she'll do. jigsaw puzzle, figuring out where all these little trim pieces and stuff go back, if indeed they do go back. What is that? Well, I don't know what you are. You're a wire. I think that's an aerial for the radio. I'll rip it out and find out. Navtex. Oh shit. You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. What? How? This is my old battery cover. I might see if I can repurpose it. So when I get like bags of screws in things, I've just been throwing them places, and now I've come to the point where I have millions of bags of screws and I don't know what they're all for. There's another one. Ooh. Right. Oh, I think that's the wire off the Navman. I need to strip that back. I need to identify this. Let's go into the back. I don't know what that is. Yeah. The most reasonable course of action with an unknown wire is to chop it off, get it out of the way, and see if you ever need it again. Yeah. Right. Et voila. I should take this out really. Wow. Is that a solid hunk of wood? Crazy. Anyway, we're back in a minute. Right, we are behind the scenes, and it looks like that was hang on. That was the aerial for the thingy radio. So you can get rid of that gracefully. And then I want the wire for the Navtex. Not Navtex. Thingy that goes in there, which goes in the bottom, but I want all the electrics to be in the top. So I'll send that through where the aerial was. This is the state of things. Look at that mess. That's why nothing was working. Well, the steaming light weren't working and stuff. So I need to sort all that out at some point. Back to the other side. We're back. That is a solid piece of wood. Can you believe it? It's not even, laminate or anything. It's literally one solid chunk of wood. What a waste. I could have used that for something decent. Not that I'm ever capable of making anything decent. Right, so that's what we're working with. I also can't find the holdy upper more danger things for this. No doubt they'll turn up at some point, possibly. But yeah, what am I going to do? Well, the radio was upwise like that. I was debating whether to put it downwise, but I think I'm going to stick to upwise. Put that there, clean the shelf off a little bit first because it's mange-tacular. That was like down there. If I could get that down to, oh, I might move the radio over to there. No, here. I want to try and maximise the use of the cupboard space and cubby hole space. Oh, balls, let's just put stuff in. You join me mid-process. I've decided to undersling the radio and the telex system, dink, like that, so that I've got that full shelf above that I can use for putting junk on. But I can't get the drill in and I don't have a big hole saw to get the what's it through for the thingy, so I'm down to a rasp. How'd you like them bananas? Starting to look a bit professional here. I forgot to press record. That's on now. It's going underneath. Like, where are you? Like that. Ba-boom. And then I don't know what those two are. I'll get the instructions for it, but you get the idea. And then this lives on there like that to make it look alright. Not too bad, is it? Right, more faffery. Oh. We're back. She's in. It's a bit further forward than I would have liked, but I went in the old original holes. Maybe that was a mistake. Hey, well, guess what I'm using instead of a bus bar? Yeah, sod it. I figured out what this might be. It might have been an antenna ground, but we'll see if it works without it. Oh, and I found this as well for my look at it. Navtex thing. Yeah, so I'll do that. Marvellous. Alright, that's in. Don't look too closely, it's a mess. The problem that I've got with these wires is they are absolutely terrible. I can't even strip the end off without all the conductors coming out of it. So, I'm going to take the back off, have a look inside, and if it's not too much trouble, I'll put some new wires on it. But I don't have a soldering iron, so we'll have a look how much trouble it is. Yeah. No, you were the chosen one. Or even less chosen. Stop recording. Et voila. Fuck it. It's literally just the corrosion on that wouldn't let it open. Don't know what I've damaged in the process, but that battery has definitely seen better days. It's not even connected. Oh no, this is dead. No, it's suffered from corrosion. I'll get you a better shot. So, as you can see, the corrosion, whatever type of corrosion it may be, galvanic or whatever, has come down here It's got all into the circuit board and just completely destroyed the circuit board. So yeah, unfortunately, I mean, that wasn't even, that's just corroded straight off. Oh, mank all in here, and the PCB itself is, she's dead, Jim. So yeah, put that on for nothing. Right, that's going in the bin. Right, it's another day. I've cleared out this cupboard and cleaned it out, so I'm going to run the wires from behind somewhere through there, which is where the other ones were, and over there. I've located the two powery, turns on-y, wiry connector things for this and the external one. So what I'll do is I'll come out of the switch, into here, and then from here I'll have another wire that comes out and goes through the cupboards to down yonder, and I'll have a spare thing if I ever need one as well. And then from the negative bus bar, I'll just go to that negative bus bar there, and that should complete the circuit. I've been ripping all this lot out as well. I'll just keep cutting things, and I don't know, I don't think this is, I think this is just household flex, 2-core household flex, because it's not tinned or anything. So you'd think if it was like the proper marine cable it'd be tinned, but focus, but it's not. Yeah, so that's what I'm faffing with. Do you like my super snazzy curtains, by the way? I didn't really need the manual for the bilge pump, so I mean, my auntie has actually made me some curtains. These just let more light in. Anyway, I digress. So I've brought the other wire through, third one. It goes all the way back there, down through that hole, into this cupboard, down the bottom of there somewhere. That needs cleaning. Through, into here. That'll then connect up to the blocks back there and feed them with the power. And then the last job will be, as I said, to come off the instrument switch into this, take that back down to negative or ground. I always call it ground. I know it's technically not, but ground. Yeah. Right. So I'll come off the instrument switch, yada yada yada, down through there, blah 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 blah, into here. I've stuck that in. Not actually connected this yet. I'm just doing a bit of an idiot test. So if I put that onto the negative bus bar, we should have 0. And then if I switch the switch, we should, in theory, have 13 volts. So we know that that part of the system so far is working. Before we go too much further. Sweet. Right. Switches are back in. Doodaloo, and that's connected up to the negative bus bar. Don't be concerned about the thinness of this wire. It's 1.5mm squared, and it's only 200mm long. About 250mm, 12.8 volts. Carry over 60 amps, and it's on a 10 amp fuse. Don't worry about it. In theory this should work. No fire, no fire, no fire. No fire. She's alive. I think we might be at 4.2 meters deep. That sounds like nonsense. Yeah, you can't see a thing on there. But yeah, that's working, so that's a bonus. And this Outdoic is working as well, so this can be put outside. And from what I've read about it, it sort of gives you a bad connection at the back. A lint on the wire. I don't know, I'll have a faff. But yeah, I've got one of them and all. I don't know if you can see, but there's all like crud in the connector, so I'll pick it all out and try and clean off the conductors, and it works, and then if you sort of lean on the wire it breaks the connection and turns off, so I'll have a fiddly faff with that. We're getting there. Disaster had struck. I tried turning the radio on and it didn't work, but it turns out I just hadn't connected the wire, so we should be bloody marvellous. And there we go. Shall we test it? Oh, let's test it. Is it on low power? Well, high and low, it seems to be taking it up and down. I want to know if it does say low. I'm nervous. By the way, I do have my radio course, Ofcom license and everything else, so I can legally use this. I've never actually said anything on a radio before, so I don't know if I want to. I feel like an idiot. New Haven NCI, New Haven NCI. Sailing vessel Demetrius. Radio check. Over.
Demetrius, this is New Haven NCI. Good morning, over.
New Haven NCI, Demetrius, good morning. Am I coming through okay?
Demetrius, New Haven NCI. Yeah, read you loud and clear, sir. Good afternoon, over.
New Haven NCI, Demetrius, good afternoon. It's a brand new radio, so I just wanted to test her out. Over.
Demetrius, New Haven NCI. Yeah, reading you loud and clear, sir. All good, over.
NCI, Demetrius, thank you very much indeed. Out. God, I feel sick. Anyway. Where's the high-low on this? Because that's on high, and I want it on low. Anyway, yeah. There. I had to have a sit down for a minute, that knocked me sick. I'm going to have to get used to that, aren't I? This doohickey, I have never seen work. I couldn't get it going when I bought the boat. And I now realise it's probably to do with that shocking wiring. So hopefully now... Oh, you beauty. 2004. Press enter to accept. Oh, the GPS thing's still upside down. I better turn that around, hadn't I? Yeah, I'll do that. But yeah, she works. I have instruments. Well, after a factory reset and a bit of playing, I've got a chart plotter. I don't know why all these waypoints are still in. I just did a factory reset. Oh, these are clearly the places that he's been to and stuff. I don't know why I can't zoom in any more than that. 6 nautical mile scale. You'd think you'd be able to get in closer than that, wouldn't you? I'll have a play. Right, so it's actually been 10 days. I'm just editing the video now. I've got the charts working for this local area. I just had to take the cartridge out and, you know, like an old Nintendo, just blow it a bit and put it back in. So yeah, I've got them. As you can tell, this has just turned into another hellhole, but everything's working. believe it or not. I just can't get GPS to my VHF. I can't get that to talk to it. I've tried everything. But yeah, that is that for this week. All the instruments are working. One step closer to going, I suppose. Aye.